Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Oh. This just in. Taryn has diarrhea from the Master Cleanse diet. Is that why you're in here on the buttons?
Yep.
See, this is why I can't do it until...
It has begun.
You know what? She's been on Master Cleanse since Monday.
Wow.
2 days. So this is her third day. So I guess she won't be coming to the comedy club tonight. This is why I'm choosing my time when I get on this diet. It's going to be a time I'm going to center it around like a 4-day weekend and the whole bit. Shout out to you, Taryn, in the bathroom. That one's for you.
This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Janice is here? Oh, well, open the door. Oh, gosh, here she is.
Let me see your grill. Let me see your what? Your grill. Your grill.
You look terrific.
Happy pre-Valentine's.
Oh.
She had more facelifts.
Oh.
She had more facelifts.
Oh, well, I just got one to match
beautiful,
yours.
Wendy.
You know what's really crazy? And I was just in the bathroom and I was looking at myself and I was like, you know, under normal circumstances, I'm perfectly confident with my eyebrows because, Janice, I know what I do with them. What I do with them is sometimes I just can't be bothered and I Jolene them to obscurity.
That's because you're a fag.
And I feel like that's the first thing. Is there something wrong with my eyebrows?
Let's have a look. I'm thinking they're looking beautiful. You're looking absolutely scrumptious.
Are you just saying that?
No, I'm not. You know I would give you the word. Mine are tatted. See,
are they?
But this was the mistake. After I got them tatted, I had the facelifts so that after they pulled the skin up, I looked like Dr. Spock.
Got you.
I'm not kidding. I look like my son goes, you look like Leonard Nimoy, with the ears.
So then what did you do? Because they don't look...
I had to re-tat them. I had to take the tat off by laser removal. Laser removal.
How many visits was that to get the tattoo? Because, now we're dealing with your face.
Okay, it was a face lift, ladies and gentlemen. And, yes, it all began back in the day. No, it took about 3 or 4 visits to get the lasers off. Okay. And then to have them kind of like tattooed down again.
Yeah.
So I like you. We're working women. We don't want to just sit there and pop the makeup on all day long, although we do.
So I dyed mine into obscurity and you got yours tatted on because we do need extra time to move on with our lives.
I don't know, Wendy, but my jaw is hanging open. You never look better. It's working. I think it's cool to honey up your face because this gives you a honey tawny look.
Thank you.
And it's working.
You see, it doesn't match. It kind of matches my hair. I don't have any pencil. I can't even deal with the eyebrow pencils. Nothing.
Well, I've got a makeup artist back at, out in the green room. He can come in and just do it for you.
No.
His name's Yossi.
What do you travel with him from Los Angeles?
No, I picked up Yossi and Andy here. Is that your name, Andy? I hope it is. The hair and makeup here out of Brian Bantry Agency. I have to. Come on, this is not a fresh face.
We're about to talk about your new project, but first, is that all your hair? Do you have tracks?
Oh,
what do you
are you kidding?
On?
I've got so much weave in my hair. I raped Koreats this morning. I got the Korea thing going. I told you everything about me is fake and I'm perfect. My tits, my lashes, my nails, my teeth. I'm perfect.
I love you. So look, you and Omarosa. I hate to take it all the way back
Williams
there.
laugh.
Look, I don't want to take it back to Omarosa, but I haven't seen you since, your encounter with Omarosa. Was it more acting than not acting? Now that it's over, if she were to show up for Fashion Week.
She wouldn't get in. She's too ugly.
Oh.
They're not going to let her in. Omarosa, working with this woman, it was an act on my part because A, I wasn't sleeping with anyone, B, I wasn't drinking anything. So the producers would come in every day and say, we don't have a show. No one's having sex and getting obliviated.
Right.
Obliviated?
Inebriated.
That's the word.
And so...
I don't speak anymore. So I took one look at her and I knew that the only thing that I was going to be able to get her on, because she's a confident woman, she's clearly educated, was in the beauty department because she had more funky ass products inside the bathroom than anyone you've ever seen, and tacky clothes in the closet.
Yeah,
tacky. So I knew that the only way I could get her was on her image.
Yeah.
And so I would walk by and go, "It's so great for me to be a supermodel," and it was a joke. Any normal human being would laugh at it. It drove her insane. So that's when she started wrote in letters that I was good, that I should have belted her. But why
lost it at that point?
Nah, I did it for the money.
She what kind of money is that? On Surreal Life,
it's a few digits.
Yeah.
I made twice as much as anyone else, and it went right to my daughter's private education. So I didn't really make anything. Yeah. But for 12 days, my daughter got to go to private school this year, so that's cool.
And then what happened at the end of the 12 days?
I'm not kidding you, and it was 12 misery days.
Are you happy for Tyra and her new show?
Oh my God! You know what? Tyra Banks is the hardest working. Excuse me, Wendy Williams and Tyra Banks are the hardest working moguls in the industry, because first of all, you have two Afro American women who just didn't take no for an answer and just didn't stop until you guys both rose to the top of your careers, and I really applaud you for that.
She's doing an incredible job though, because a lot of people, including me, I was like, oh, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Now she's fit. She's part of my morning. I happen to catch her here in New York at 9:00 in the morning. She's part of my morning lineup.
She can't live without me. I just did a show 2 days last week on the Tyra Banks show.
Great.
She can't live with it. First she fires me, and then she has to have me on her talk show.
Yeah.
Because she knows it's going to get ratings.
Yes. Well, I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, she went for although I will never believe the implant thing. I will never believe it.
Oh, she's real.
You think so?
She's real. I grabbed them. They're real. Mine are fake. Hers are real. They're real. Trust me. That woman's built just like you.
Mine are not real.
Oh, I thought you were real.
No. Even though I'm a big girl, do you know what I have?
It doesn't matter.
I have a small A and a fatty B in real life.
Sounds like my ex-husband's, you know what.
John Lovitz. Are you still dating?
Not really dating. He doesn't like me to talk about him, but he's packing.
Yeah, you told me he has a big wiener.
He's packing, and he's the sexiest man alive.
And so you're still having sex with him?
I mean, I never said sex. I said he's sexy. As opposed to sex-ette. He's a hottie. He's a great friend of mine. I love him. You said nothing about the tricolor roses that I brought you for Valentine's Day.
Yes, no, they're beautiful.
Holler.
Thank you. Thank you.
She's a selfless woman.
And
she didn't
look
even
at all of
me.
them that you brought.
One in every color, just like you. Hey, let's talk about what's going on. I'm opening a modeling agency on the Oxygen Network. I did a pilot. 500 contestants showed up. I'm going to hire men and women of flavor and color. So anybody that's out there that's listening, look for the Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency on MySpace and sign up, man, because I'm looking to hire between 18 and 22 applicants next month. Stuart Krasnow is my partner, and we are building a business to make revenue
that's going to extend beyond this opportunity with TV.
Absolutely. This is an agency that will shuffle all the other agencies off the map. Guarantee you, because I'll have men and women of color and flavor, and I'm proud of that, because we need to put American supermodels back on the cover of the magazines. I'm sorry, Sarah Jessica Parker's.
And yes.
Sorry, Halle Berry's. Y'all got to go. Models got to be back on the cover of the magazines.
You know, it's been over a decade that you all reigned on the cover of magazines. I would say that the last time was when Cindy and Naomi and those girls had the fashion cafe.
As a matter of fact, she's absolutely correct, Miss Wendy. Miss Wendy, at least Naomi has a voice. You see the girls today. I've been watching these fashion shows all week here at 7th on 6th over New York City. The girls are walking down the runway like they're on a bunch of Prozac. You know, there's no life. There's no personality. I didn't see one girl with any pizzazz. They're all marching like a bunch of Clydesdales. There's no individuality anymore. I want to bring it back.
Well, first of all, the actresses are taking the rockers.
Yeah, we got to get them.
I mean, it's supposed to be the models with the rockers. I mean, that's how the blueprint was set up. You helped set that up, and then, you know, the other girls, Turlington and all those girls.
Yo, Rick James, yo, Mick, holla.
They're all taking the rockers, and they're taking the covers. Now, how are you going to groom your girls to be different from the rest?
I saw a girl from the Sudan. I walked in, and I had this woman who was helping me out on the show who found Cindy Crawford, and I looked at her, and the woman looked back to me, and she passed, and I looked at this woman, and I thought, that's the typical mentality. Sorry, honey, of what's out there in the United States in the magazine world. Okay, it's people passing on beautiful black women.
Yeah.
People passing. And I looked at her, and I double taked, that's not even proper English. I did a double take on this woman from the Sudan. Oh my God, one of my best friends is the great Iman Bowie.
Yes.
And of course, Alec Weck is from Africa.
Yes.
This woman from the Sudan is so gorgeous. When she did the walk, you never saw anybody walk as well as this woman from the Sudan. Oh my God, she just had so much grace. And she could talk while she was walking with her African accent. I was like, that's the one I want.
I have to tell you, so I have the new Victoria's Secret lookbook, and this is the black girl that they've chosen to, I guess, you know, lend to the blackness now that Tyra's gone.
This is an Indian. This is not a black girl. This is an Indian. This is an Indian with a mystic tan.
She's stupid. She's stupid.
I'm not kidding you. No, this is no replacement for Tyra Banks.
Do you
having sex with Mr. Secret?
Do you enjoy the
she a plus size?
The model stylings of Giselle Bundchen?
Giselle Bundchen, I think I think her nose doesn't work, and I don't think she can speak. She's like this, Leonardo. Leonardo, go get me some Brazil nuts. I'm just not getting like the accent.
I must tell you, Janice, there's a girl who looks like a young Janice Dickinson,
That's all right.
girl. Do you know do you know? So she's in one of these catalogs, and boy, it's not like Victoria's Secret.
You know what pisses me off?
She looks like
another
you.
comedian. You know what pisses me off? Anyone that says that, first of all. But second of all, that I'm not making the same dough that the girls are making today, because I set the paces.
There you go. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about Jing, baby. Jing and bling.
Because it's the same thing with the sports players, you know? So your best year without the boyfriends, giving you money, because I know that you are a hustler at heart.
Hell yeah, aren't you?
You're not going to pick
Takes
a broke
one to
man.
know one.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't know. You know what? The FedEx guy's looking pretty good these days. He came in some hot pants the other day. Seems maxi. He's a black queen, though. He's cool.
What was the most that you got paid in your prime on a modeling job?
Oh, now I can't talk about that.
Well, what are the girls getting paid today?
Today, let's take Giselle Bundchen.
Okay.
Miss Giselle would walk down the runway or lope down. She walks like a Clydesdale. $385,000 for one passage. That's not shabby, Jing.
Jeez.
Miss Tyra Banks, she gets a $1 million show. I bet you she gets a $1 million show.
Easily now.
Easy peasy, because she's a mogul.
Yeah.
These girls today are racking it in. Okay, but these are the girls at least with attitude, or altitude, I like to call it.
Yes.
The girls today that I saw walking down the runway, no, they all look like they're on Prozac Nation. I'm not kidding you. There was no sparkle. Pat Cleveland in my day would sashay. Iman could walk anybody around the corner and around the bend, but no one's doing that anymore. That's what I want to find. I want to find girls to put back excitement and electricity. Nah.
Will you be having plus size, aka fat girls in your
there she goes.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Thanks to like the Tyra Banks, and thanks to like the Dove ads with putting the sisters in those Dove ads. You're gonna see me. They're gonna be dragging me through the grinder. I'm gonna have to get a grill just to sit there.
You're not gonna do it.
I'm gonna have to do into the clothes. Sorry. Did you delete female dogs? She's deleting me. Oh, I love you, FDCA, you people. I see Wendy Williams, producers, looking at me like, she's about to burst any minute.
No, well, what about Takara? Do you think
I love Takara? Okay. I got to tell you, I did not appreciate her beauty when I saw her, but I appreciated her after I saw her on that Lose Weight show. Mm-hmm. She was off the hook.
But she's still not she's not ready to
if Takara would lose the weight, she could model in a fashion world.
But she would have to lose down to what size? A size 4?
She'd have to at least be down to 4 or 6. I'm sorry, that's the way it is. But you know what? I look at it, we're all born the way we are. It's how badly you want it. If you want to be a bulimic, coke-looking intaker that smokes packets of cigarettes instead of eating some food.
So then this show is called the Janice Dickinson Project.
Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency. Thank God Oxygen has a brain.
They're going to call it that's what the show is going to be called?
Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency.
Perfect.
That's it, man.
Perfect.
I'm opening my own business. And look out, everybody. I'm going to knock your socks out.
Now, is it going to be much the way America's Next Top Model was with the judges and the panels and things like that?
This is not a contest, Wendy. This is not a contest. We're accumulating. We are not eliminating. We are giving girls contracts to be in an agency to get them work, not just an advertiser contract or to be in a magazine, which is a great idea on Tyra's. I'm not giving her a run for the money. I'm going to blow her off the map.
Okay.
Thank you.
And so, oh gosh,
no,
you're going to be ruthless.
Hell yeah!
It.
But you know what? If I'm not ruthless, Wendy, you're just as ruthless with your show. You tell the truth.
Yeah, people don't want to hear anything but.
Well, no, that's why people have to tune in and listen to Miss Wendy Williams, because she tells the truth. She doesn't sugarcoat like all those other freaks.
So no fat girls, no thick girls, no.
They'll be plus sizers. They'll be like tatted ink guys from the hood. That are going to do iPod commercials.
Right.
It's going to be an off the chain agency.
Oh my God.
It's going to be hot.
This is going to be a good show.
You're going to see a grill. I'm going to say drop trow to every boy I see, because they have to be able to drop trow.
Wow.
Holler.
All right, so this is in the spring.
Wendy's still got the best laugh in radio history.
Wait, no. Give me just a bit of an extension.
Oh, I can't, man, because they're like nailed in my scalp.
Mine are clipped on.
She got it going on.
Listen, so this starts in the spring. You got the green light from Rob.
Hey, honey, and we are going to go and we are going to take no prisoners, and I'm going to put the men and women, teach them how to pose, eat, sleep, take dumps around modeling. Teach them.
Who's your house walker? Who's going to show them how to walk? You?
You know what? I was never the best walker in the industry. I may have to have Iman come on the show.
Okay,
I'm gonna have
we
to, or
love
Miss
that.
Naomi
She's a friend
Campbell.
to this show.
Miss Naomi Campbell's going to have to come on.
Naomi needs a distraction. Can you please help her create?
You leave her alone.
No,
She's
her
fine.
mom has been sick.
I'm sorry.
And
I didn't know that.
In addition to that, I just think that when Naomi's not distracted, she tends to get in a lot of trouble.
You know what? Leave Omi alone. She was on the streets at 11. I met her when she was 14 for Asadina Lina. She just did the Katrina relief. She just did Katrina relief. She raised $7 million for Katrina relief.
With that
we have to
fashion
give
show
this
she had
girl
here.
credit instead of her cell phone throwing rageaholicisms.
Exactly, because that's all we were here.
You know what I'm saying? She's all right. So everybody's got rage issues. Who cares?
Everybody does. So, in other words, one of these, perhaps Naomi would be intricately...
none.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Oh.
I can all learn from Miss Omi.
Oh.
I really wasn't the greatest walker, but I know how it's supposed to be done. Yes, I can walk.
Yeah.
I can talk, and I used to be able to snort blow at the same time.
I have to tell you, you look terrific.
900 years old later. Thank you very much.
Is the sex still the same?
You know what? No. I pleasured myself last night. Man, I couldn't even hit it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was sitting there. I was numb, and the shower head wasn't getting it anymore.
Yeah.
I think I'm pregnant off my rabbit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's doing it for me.
But, because we can do a lot to change the outside, and, we can microdermabrasion, we can diet to within an inch of our lives, we can wear smart designer clothing. You look beautiful today. But the inside is still the inside.
Girl, I need a jackhammer to have an orgasm. I don't even need a normal vibrator. I need a jackhammer.
Is your dugout more gray than...
Jesus Christ, that's too much information,
Okay,
Wendy.
so-
Too much information.
I never knew that
What's
there
a
could
dugout?
be down here.
Well, I've got Yankee Stadium dugout. Oh, Yankee. What?
How does it feel?
To be me?
Yes, to be
A gay
fat-
man in a supermodel's body?
Okay.
All right, you know what? Let me just say something to everybody out there. I am in the best stage of my life
Yeah.
right now. I finally got
I bet you
sober.
are.
My son's in film school. My daughter's making straight A's. Through the grace of God, I kept going, and I
Good
didn't
for
let
you.
anyone or anybody tell me otherwise. Just like you,
Janice,
Wendy.
Janice,
Just like you,
I
baby.
love your spirit.
Thank you so
People
much.
love your spirit. You're the reason that a lot of people enjoyed America's Next Top Model. In addition to Tyra, we're not going to take anything away from her, but your comments, the best.
If I thank you, Wendy, thank you all. If I don't tell the girls word truth, look, the designers, the ruthless hair and makeup, other models, they'll all be telling her, you ain't blank. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
You ain't a poo poo.
Yes.
You ain't poo poo.
Right.
Poo poo. You ain't that K-Fed song. Poo poo. I know, but if I don't tell them the truth, they're going to hear it out there 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Azadine Elia, Johnny Versace, Valentino, Avedon, Penn, Horst Terrell, Newton. These were these guys that would tell you, you don't have what it takes. You can't cut the cake. I am fair. I am light compared to some of those pros out there. So I was doing these girls a favor, telling them you're too short, you're too fat, your skin's not good enough.
Yeah.
So I'd be doing the same thing, helping people. Do you think I liked going home at night, seeing in the eyes of kids that I was hurting them, telling them they can't be models? I didn't like it. I wanted to pick up a bottle of Jack and just drown my own pain. It hurt me.
Yeah.
It hurt me.
Yeah.
To remain in my own pain
Yeah,
soberly.
yeah.
But I'm sorry. I will tell the truth. That's what the network paid me for.
Your lips look terrific.
Thank you very much.
I mean, not everybody can affect. Don't her lips look good?
Not bad for a white girl.
They look
I got
really
some
good.
sister in me somewhere. I know it.
What is the material?
Skin.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because you had larger lips in the beginning, so your lips never lost any elasticity.
All right, I bumped them up. She wants to know I, jacked them up with some Botox. Yes, I did. Just a little bit.
No, because you had larger lips and a very exotic look. You've always had that all your life. I've seen pictures of you.
They called me names when I was growing up in South Florida during segregation. They called me the N-word lips, and I was like, I don't understand why you're saying this about my lips. Y'all are jealous, and now everybody's doing the bee stung lip.
Yeah,
so they can eat a bag of Royal
what product
Blank.
do you use? They look beautiful.
I'm using a NARS lipstick right now. a NARS lipstick with a spice line. I put the spice on first.
Yeah, but you don't have any. There's no injection. There's no.
I told you there's Botox in there, woman.
Oh, you got Botox.
I told you, not even listening.
Botox doesn't plump up. It stops the muscle.
Maybe. Well, that's why you can't get someone a proper BJ. I don't know. I can say that. We're Restylane.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, Janice. Look, we're gonna look forward to your show.
Thank you, Miss Wendy Williams.
It is going to be the next big thing on the Oxygen Channel.
Can I tell you, you are the greatest talk show woman in history. That other guy who just got that serious job, he's nasty and rude. Wendy Williams is thebomb.com. Yeah, you don't think I don't know what's going on? All right, you guys, please look for the Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency on the Oxygen Network coming out in June, and please sign up if you think you got what it takes, because I will tell you if you got what it takes.
Where do they go?
MySpace.com. .bomb.com. MySpace.com, I think. I don't know. Look for me. You'll find it.
Yeah. And
I'll come back on your show, Wendy.
All right. Thank you, Jen.
I love you, Wendy.
I love you. Oh, sorry. I got some NARS on my cheek.
Let me see your grill. Kanye. I want Kanye.
People you can relate to on other things and what you and your mate don't relate to. You need that emotional jump off sometimes.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS.
I'll tell you what. I hope that when, I am a few years older and more mature, like Janice, that I have somebody like her in my life, because she absolutely is the life of the party. And, and you might, there are people who might think that she's pulled too tight, too much cosmetic surgery or anything. But to meet her is to see, I don't think she's overdone anything. I think that Janice looks great. And today she had on a full suit like David Bowie-esque. But last time I saw her, she had on a mini and a thong, and she flipped up the back. And but I don't think that nothing's too much on her. I think her lips look great. I think her pull is just right. The woman is 2 years old. Exactly. I only hope that I have that much spirit and a great girlfriend to match me when I'm that age. Yeah. Thanks, Janice.
Hey. I have one thing. I have one thing to say.
How you doing?
I gotta tell you, I was in the hall talking to Remy Martin. Why did I feel like I was counseling? But I was talking to Remy Martin. You know what's nice about talking to Remy Martin for me? Because I'm 5'11", and she's like 5'10" or 11, and I'm thick and she's thick, and I feel like I'm looking in the mirror talking to a reflection. I'm not talking about in terms of looks, and I'm not talking about in terms of waist size or anything like that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just talking about in general, like bone makeup. I can tell by how her skin drapes and how her clothes drape that her bones are big like mine. My back is bigger than hers, and her bottom is bigger than mine. But our arms, we both got, big, thick bones in our arms, and we're tall women. She had on the flat she had on Timberlands all the way up to her knees, so they're flat, and I have on my office slippers, which are orange Uggs. But I wasn't looking down talking to her, and I wasn't looking up. It was like wow, like it's nice, you know what I mean? And when we hugged goodbye, I felt like I felt like I felt like I wasn't going to crush her like I often feel with women. I also didn't have to feel like I'm leaning down to hug her, which oftentimes I feel like straightening my knees and picking up a woman and dropping her. You know what I mean? I always gotta lean down and hug. And then I always get confused. Do I reach under your arms, or do I reach around your neck? Do I bury your face in my breast because you're all short and this is all awkward? But everybody's got to hug and kiss. I feel like I'm supposed to do something. But with Remy, I just felt like the hug was just so comfortable. It was very comfortable. And it was just... No. It wasn't sad. Well, it was just comfortable. That's all. Hey, Remy. Anyway, and so while I was gone, somebody put this in my chair saying, the Grammys red carpet are on now on E. I'll be running back and forth to check it out. Oh, this is from Taryn, right? Yeah. Everybody's always running. She's got to run real far too. The TV in our office. You don't understand.
Well, she can bring the portable in here.
There is no TV that gets E. We have no cable. Oh. We get no cooperation. You were in on the meeting. You know what is going on. Wow. You don't want to know. I feel like I'm Remy Martin and they're Fat Joe right about now. Do you understand what I mean? Difference is that my situation will be fixed by the time they hear this right now. Because they know damn well that a show of this caliber is supposed to be checking out what's on the red carpet on E with sound bites. And the fact that I'm even talking about it is making them mad. But the fact that I have to talk about it, it makes me even madder. How is the red carpet the favorite part for me on any award show? And I got... I think I've just made my point. Do you understand what I'm saying? No, it's that to me is crazy. To me, that is crazy. Wendy, I loved Janice on the show, but why did she have to talk with a ghetto accent and throw in the Ebonics terms? Oh, they're talking about Janice Dickinson from yesterday. Oh, here's another one. Wendy, I'm actually a fan of Janice, but what was up with all the hip-hop references? That was annoying. Let me see your grill. And that's from Peaches. I don't know. You know, I think that there are some, and we might do this to white people also. There are people who just, there are some people who feel as if they have to flip the script and become like you in order to be accepted or liked by you. I understood what you were saying, and truth be told, I was wincing. You know, Janice's references to the grill, and you missed the hand motions, but you know, she had her hands like yo, yo, yo while she was talking and grabbing an imaginary member. And, you know, I was just, you know, thinking, and, you know, and she kept calling me girlfriend and, you know, all that other kind of stuff. And I was just thinking, you know, I love you either way, you know. Maybe that's just the kind of chick that I am. I don't know. You know, But, nevertheless.
So I called you like 3 weeks ago about me and my boy had a threesome and how he touched my butt. He came to me saying that he really want to have sex with me.
Well, you should have known that when he touched your butt.
The Wendy Williams